Welcome back to the channel, guys. Today is kind of a bittersweet day. I made the decision after a lot of thought that I think I'm going to transition from track to woods. And that means time to say goodbye to the 2018 SX 450F. But that doesn't mean that we're not going to have something sweet to ride aside from the 530. We need something newer and more reliable, in my opinion, if we're going to go out by ourselves in the middle of nowhere and try to do some crazy trail riding. So we are going to go pick up a 2022 Beta 500rr-s. So let's just pull the band-aid off. As hard as it is for me to get rid of this bike, we're going to actually upgrade to something pretty sweet. So let's go ahead and just get it loaded up, collect all the stuff. I've got the plastics and the stock pipe, and we're just going to go trade it in. And it's either that or I rode it like 5 times this year. And versus it sitting in my trailer and depreciating in value. And, you know, I had so much fun riding that 530 this year in the woods. I rode that thing more than I rode my new bike. So let's just get rid of it. I can always get another dirt bike if I want to. And we'll get rid of this thing while it still has some good value in it. So let's load it up and go to the dealership. All right, we're on our way back. That was pretty quick. Got the Beta in the back.
I got it.
We'll see you at home. All right.
I got a t-shirt.
We actually did get a couple t-shirts. Did you get a t-shirt?
Yeah.
Sweet. All right. All right. Here we are. We made it back from the dealership, and this is it. This is the 2023 Beta 500rr-s motocross driven enduro. And I have to do something. I already got a couple ideas with that god-awful looking tail section. I don't know if that's a European thing or what, but we'll be getting rid of that. Trim all that up, put some flush mount signals on the side just like the 530, and all that will be gone. Got some pretty cool features on it. I have to do something about these rear views. It's kind of cool that they're adjustable and they can swivel and you can kind of get them out of the way if you don't want them, but they're just a little too bulky. We'll get something a little more streamlined. For this one, they have the traction control and mapping on the fly right here, which is neat. You have your Voyager little SD card goes in right there. You can load with your maps and your GPS rides. So you'll be able to control all your routes and, temperature, odometer, all that fun stuff too. But it's also a GPS unit. I like how they have the hydraulic clutch, which is super smooth, just like my KTM was. Definitely got away. I'm stoked to have gotten away from the WP air fork. Did not like that. I feel like I spent so much time dicking around with that on my bike whenever we were at the track. It was just, I was constantly messing with it, trying to keep the pressure correct. Front end's pretty sharp. We do need a little bit of graphics to protect these plastics though. So if you know where I can get a decent set of graphics for these things, definitely send me a message. I'm pretty sure it's the same everything as the 2022, but they haven't really published anything yet. So overall, super sick bike. Really excited to go take it for a rip. Nice anodized suspension setup. We'll see how it feels. Might have to have it set up for my weight, just depending on how it feels. But yeah, overall, pretty sure that this bike will do the trick for a while, especially with all the woods riding that I do. But also, this is really neat. Powder coated swing arm comes standard on the bike, and then if you get a graphics kit, it covers up and protects all of this, so your whole swing arm section is protected. They also sell a it's like an anodized box that kind of goes around this knuckle that will protect that knuckle as well, for like $60 or something like that on eBay. I think I might have to invest in that too. That way, if we do any knuckle bonks, we're not messing with the linkage or the bearings. But yeah, what else? I like the fact that it's got the clear gas tank, so I can see my fuel level versus the KTM that was black. Yeah, other than that, super excited to go ride it. It does also have little finger holds right here, so you can pick it up. KTM does not have that. At least my 530 doesn't. I like how that's right there. Also, you can get under the seat on the fly right here. Push that in and the seat pops off. Check your filter and your battery and your fuses and all that. Super, super simple design. And it just pops back on there. But heck yeah. Overall, really, really satisfied. Really, really pumped. So hopefully we'll be able to get some videos of this thing in action soon. But that's it for now. Talk to you guys later. All right, well, we actually went over a little bit of the bike, but I did end up, just wanted to do an update. I did end up taking it for a ride. We had a nice warm day the other day, probably like 45 degrees. So I was able to take it for a spin, and overall, the bike handles and rides pretty great. I would say, if anything, it felt a little wide on the handlebars compared to my motocross bike, and I'm used to riding the 530, which has, I think it has a little bit more narrow handlebar setup. So also ended up taking off one of the side view mirrors just so it wasn't so Mickey Mouse looking. But overall, the bike ride's awesome. With these, you have to take it a bit easy. I was looking in the break-in process and the owner's manual that they give you a little SD card that you slide, or USB card that you slide in, save the PDF to your computer if you want to. And it said you can't, you're not supposed to, during the first like 3 hours, take it above 5,000 RPMs. And then after that, you do your break-in oil change. And then at that point, you would be able to take it up to like 7,000. And then I think it said after about 10 hours or so on the bike, at that point, you were able to just open it as all the way up as much as you wanted, which I think that's super conservative. You would think after you ride the bike semi-hard, at least 50% to 65 or 70% for the first, after the first 3 hours, the first 10 hours, it should be good to just rip. But I'll take it easy on it. And then, so in the summertime, I'm sure I'll have to, put it to the test. But overall, first ride was great. We're still in the break-in process, and we're going to take it easy. Beta does also give you a 12-month warranty on their bikes. It's complete, total 12-month warranty, which is awesome because whenever I got the KTM, that was not the case. The dealer basically had you sign an as-is agreement, and you just were kind of SOL, and you had to plead your case if something happened in the break-in process, or they even went so far as to say, after I questioned, so not even like 3 months, huh? And they said, well, just make sure, usually KTM or the dealer will take care of you, but just make sure you use, manufacturer recommended everything. That way there's never any kind of question, and follow your service detail for, step by step. Which I did anyways, and I never used anything different than the Motor X4T in it. But yeah, no warranty at all, and Beta gives you 12 months, which is awesome. So anyways, I just wanted to give that quick update, and appreciate you guys watching. Definitely a bike that I would suggest getting your hands on. This or the 390 are very popular for enduro. So excellent bike, really stoked on the buy. All right, thanks for watching. See you guys.